everyone. Hello and welcome. Today we're playing Stray Gods, the role-playing musical. Based on the name, it should be pretty clear, pretty obvious what this game is going to be around. Gods, role-playing, musical format, it's pretty much all straightforward, straight in the name. You read it, you get it. It's all you need to know. Ready? We begin. Well, from our team all across the world, enjoy the show. This game was made on stolen ground. We would like to acknowledge I can't read those names, but we're going to acknowledge them anyway. Peoples of the Kulin Nation and the Gadigal people of the Aurora Nation. Sovereignty was never ceded. This game was also built on Treaty 6 territory and traditional meeting ground and home for many indigenous peoples, including Cree. Again, some of these I'm not going to be able to pronounce, so I'm continuing on. They've also got some content warnings, which include spoilers for alcohol use, violence, PTSD, death, and themes of suicide. And from there, we now begin the game. Check it out! It's our community building! I run in! Oh, Lulu.
A young man with frizzy hair and sunglasses sings on stage.
Ooh, I sit in the audience!
4 hours.
An ethereal hippie girl plays a xylophone on stage.
Huh?
An older man plays the saxophone on stage.
Oh, alright, this is my
4
favorite
hours
one.
in a rented gym that
Hell
still
yeah,
smells like
saxophone.
socks and childhood trauma. And where did it get us? Other than bored? The band wasn't even looking for anything specific. We just wanted change. We wanted to see who was out there, if they'd show up.
Look at them go. Yep, oh! Uh-oh.
Well, they showed up all right.
Maybe not the saxophone one.
Grace and her band lay around after band tryouts, sprawled out on the seats and exhausted.
You know, I had a dream where this exact thing happened. Except we were on stage. And naked.
We were auditioning.
Not all of us.
That would have been
Okay, it
more
was just me.
exciting.
I was naked.
Come on.
I think this
Naked.
one better.
Okay, normally these would be timed, I think, but for stream purposes, I've turned off any timers for decision making. You know, fine for offline game when you've got your own mind to read, but when I'm out here trying to talk to you during these question sections, I gotta have unlimited time.
Nate, just 10-16 shy.
Dagnardio. Thank you for resubscribing for 29 months. Dagnardio is in for the naked. Respect the use of Microsoft Sam. Honestly, it's a smart way to not have to pay another VA. I wouldn't explicitly phrase it that way, and more of a way to pay to cover some of the other costs, like being able to have everybody sing and the writing done for the songs and the music done for all the songs and the like. And then take this light narration bit as a cost-cutting point. So let's say, we can say, you're trying to make me feel better. It couldn't be worse. Maybe we should try that. Maybe we should just get up on stage and be naked.
Hey, we should consider that. We could be the Naked Band.
Yeah.
Coming soon to a really private
An
auditorium
adult
near you.
band.
You know, somehow I believe you'd actually do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a hard no. Okay, let's just wrap this up. Kaz, do you need a ride?
Just to Brian's. I'm, crashing on his couch until I get a new place.
What? You said it'd be 2 days.
Oh, you're basically
Kez and
living with them
Brian
now.
leave together.
You know you like having me around. Whatever.
Have you heard yourself snore?
Ooh.
Hey, Grace, you okay?
No!
I know you've been kind of loose ends since you left college. I was just hoping tonight would cheer you up.
Oh, look. Oh, heart option. I gotta pick the heart option. I did not think the blonde would sound like that. It might be gay boys. They might be the arm over shoulder. They might go make out later. I don't know. I don't know these characters yet. But I am going to pick the heart option and say, you're the best. I see heart. I smile. I go, I love hearts. Not even 2 minutes in the game and it's flirt time, huh? Hell yeah.
You're always looking out for me, Freddy.
Yay, thanks, Freddy.
Well, that's the deal, right? Best friends to the end.
Right.
Hmm.
I just wish it wasn't always so one-sided.
Hey, don't worry about that. Really, Grace.
I see
We'll
heart,
get
I
through
pick
this.
heart, simple as. Yeah, was that friend
Music
zoned?
is
Oh,
your life,
jeez.
Freddy. You're the drummer, the lyricist. All of this was your idea. I wish I knew where I fit.
Oh,
think
she
you
doesn't
said-
feel a sense of belonging.
You know that.
No.
Yeah.
Bad feeling. No.
You coming?
Freddy fish. Great.
I'm gonna hang out a bit and lock up. I'll see you at home.
Bye, Freddy. Now it's just Grace all alone here. Alright, get up on stage and sing, Grace. It's your musical time. Yes!
Lost at sea.
This is it. See? We come in for the musical.
Not a breeze. I am
I think I can see how those content warnings might crop up. Yeah.
No star.
I'm a little bit dubious if we'll get to that point for those content warnings, though. Depending on how long the game is and how much we get through of it, you know?
Is the world too much, or is it just me? Everything I said
I like the art style of the game a lot, too.
Everything I've learned wasted on a girl who
You understand how she feels with no belonging? Me too, Lulu.
Like a boat lost at sea with no sails.
Ooh, cool girl.
I am drifting cold waters, no stars.
Lawless. See, goddamn, look at her. Look at the makeup.
A young, fashionably dressed woman peeks through the doorway to watch Grace sing.
Oh,
Okay, I can
Sorry.
understand the use of the TTS
I
to,
didn't mean to
again,
interrupt.
help
I heard
reduce
you from
costs,
outside.
but it does give a little bit of a
My name's
tonal
Calliope.
whiplash.
You have an amazing voice. I hope you know that.
Calliope, huh?
thanks.
Hmm.
I'm Grace.
Hmm.
Are you here for the audition, or?
That's a Greek muse right there, I'm pretty sure.
Calliope looks up at the stage.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Oh, I somewhat wonder if it's because I've got this audio description turned on. If I turn that off, maybe then we won't have that. You feel like a mood killer sometimes. Now we're all like, dude, point at Grace. That's me. That's the real me. That's right here. And then, like, everybody in chat is just going, same dude. Same girl. Preach it. Or something. So that's how it's pronounced. I thought it was like cantaloupe. I don't blame you. Sometimes names, if you're not familiar with them, and especially if they're from a language that is not your own, then you might kind of go, this is how you pronounce it? And then someone shakes their head and goes, no. Come on, everyone else is gone. You can do it.
I'm afraid it's just me, Calliope. The rest of the band already left, so...
Well, I don't mind if you don't.
Go, yes!
All right. Well,
Sing, Calliope!
With the fire furious, I have burned my tongue. Grief from all the promises, too many dreams unsung. All the steps I
like the
didn't
gradient
take
she's got on
and
her
past
skirt.
proved untrue. Is there any path through?
I reach out, I grab her hand, I pull myself on stage, and I sing with her.
Like a
Look at that. See,
lost
duetted.
at sea. Though I'm about to rest.
It's like they both know the song already.
You still have your life ahead. I am drifting cold water.
Yo, they need some fishing gear so they can go fishing on this lost boat on the sea. Because then at least they can have some fish snacks. And then they kissed. Mwah! Yo, so okay, they're gonna be the gay girls. Hell yeah. Also gray. Oh, choose my trait? Alright. Guys, this is an option situation. Our picks are charming. This is Grace with soul and charisma. She tries to do the right thing and everyone likes her more for it. Then there's kick-ass Grace, in your face. This Grace is very punk rock and not afraid to get reckless and aggressive when it's called for. Or clever Grace. Sometimes you need to think your way out of a problem, right? This Grace is sneakier, smarter, and witty. Props to the guy who's secretly operating the spotlight. Yo, don't forget the musicians back there in the corner of the room playing the music for these two. What kind of Grace do we do here? We're gonna go charming, kick-ass, or clever? What type of route do we want to go? Personally, I think I'm leaning towards charming or kick-ass. DOS picking charming. I'm sure probably because charming is the green option, and DOS does have the green name. I come here to sing songs and kick ass, and I'm all out of ass. God dang it, Willie. Another flat brother like me. And it also just makes me think of Petri with her comments. Man, I've got a flat ass. Born with a flat ass. You know, we're gonna make up for our flat ass with being charming, y'all. Charming. If I can even speak here. This is why I'm not the clever one. I can't speak right. I picked the charming option and I just poke my fingers together and I go, hi.
If I leaned upon my friends,
Yay.
the alarm, I'll call for them.
Send an SOS from on top of your boat.
Keep me safe from harm.
Go, Calliope, your turn. I'm waiting.
Wow.
What? You didn't
was
answer
that?
her. Come on, what the hell?
Your song was just so wonderful. I had to finish it with you. I hope that's all right. I also
Love
know what it
blossoms.
feels like to be lost. To feel as if you have no place to turn. That's why I had to come inside.
SOS means someone help me, la 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 la. Are you singing a song? Because I'll be honest, I was thinking of the Police songs like I'll send an SOS to the world. I'll send an SOS to the world. Because I played that song so goddamn much on Rock Band. Imagine not being constantly caked up, says Lawless Princess to Shy Guy. You know what you need, Shy Guy? You need to just start getting some butt pads to shape yourself out. You know, that's what they used to do in the past. They would have a bunch of extra padding around various parts of the body in order to add some additional shape and curvature. Or Shy just needs to squat. That is true, says Shy Guy. I will make a fake ass to hide my own. Hey, you know how you can get, like, fake silicone breasts to put on so it looks like you're more well endowed? Get those, and then put them in your pants. And voila! Pad the ass, pad the crotch, pad your chest, but don't pad your wallet. Yeah, keep your wallet slim, that way you can use that money to buy all the other paddings. The MC is so pretty. Yeah, I like the art style of the game. Overall, I like the very sharp lighting that she has to her hair and her jacket. It looks good. Oh, right. I will build a better ass, a stronger ass. Also, look! I can't pick that top option now because we are not playing Clever Grace. Therefore, we cannot use the brain bulb option. So I'm just going to ask or say to her, I'm glad you did come in. It was nice.
You did. That was... I've never
Oh, she's
experienced
just
anything
dumb
like
then.
that before.
Ah,
I'd be
dude!
surprised if you had.
You can't just say that!
What was that? It felt like... the music was everywhere, like it was coming from inside me.
Guess what, Grace?
It always has, Grace.
It was. Oh!
Just as it was when I walked in. May I ask you why you feel so adrift? You're so young.
What, are you significantly
life
older than
is-
Grace is?
Just beginning.
Quick comment. Notice how we haven't had any more of that TTS? I'm pretty sure that was, especially now turning it off, that was just from the audio description that I had turned on. So it kind of makes then additional sense why that isn't voice acted and it's just TTS, is because it's not an actual, say, narrator of the game itself. The two side choices are the only real choices here. Forget about being honest. I can't be honest about how I am to a stranger. That's not happening. In fact, I'm just gonna make light of it and joke about it instead.
You sound like my guidance counselor.
Goop.
Then I should apologize.
No, it's fine. There's just only so many times someone can ask what's wrong with you before you start to think there's really something wrong with you. But what does she know? If only she could see me now, right?
Haha. Ooh, hand holding? Their eyes
I
meet.
think she'd
Connection
see what I see.
formed. Friendship.
I should go.
Perhaps roommates? No, don't leave! Come back, pink-shirted calliope!
About the audition. I'm sure everyone will agree you're in, if you want to be, that is.
I hope to see you again, Grace. Perhaps soon.
That's not saying you're in. No, I want you in for the band. Oh, come back. No! She's gone! What the hell? There goes my calliope. Well, back home. Oh, it's kind of messy in here. She's probably been too depressed to clean. Look at all of her cool posters. What? Oh, look! Hi! Fridge! I think she might not be a normal person. What? Something about this game makes you think supernatural
Did you lose
things
your
are gonna
keys,
start
Fred?
happening?
I thought you'd be
What would imply that? What the?
Calliope?
I didn't know where else.
Oh
I'm
my
so sorry,
God.
Grace.
That suddenly did. Woo! Wow. Maybe more pressing matters than what's happening here. I'm going to get help.
You're hurt.
That should be
I'll get
priority
help.
number one than asking what the
No,
hell's
You have
happening.
to wait. You can't go.
Wait, what? But I
didn't
can't-
wanna do this to
Can't help
I-
you.
Not like this.
You're just
I'm
gonna
so-
die on me, but
so
then we're never
sorry.
gonna be like
What do you
friends
mean?
or lovers or something.
Hey,
Oh!
Calliope!
She sang too hard, her stomach burst. Calliope, why?
Please. Please, come on.
Huh? Huh? But why? Look at that.
What is that?
Something's gonna make her not a normal person. Goddamn, Chansey. I'm a killer, but I didn't do it, Shy Guy. It wasn't me. But I did get whatever power she had within her, so, she's an avatar now. An avatar named Grace. And she will save the world. Huh? Oh, a cool guy, is it?
I can wait. Take your time.
A cool person, is it?
Is that my door?
Technically, it's my door. Or our door, maybe? I came as soon as I could.
Well, you should have come like 5 minutes sooner, because then you could have maybe saved this lady or something. Because we need some help, please.
She's dead. We need help.
I also think if she is dead, it might be a little bit late to
I
get
got
help.
called. Happens every time one of us dies, you know?
Who are you? Who is this guy? Hermes is a
Dead, huh?
DoorDasher?
Man. So, the chorus is gonna want to talk to you. Sucks, but, you know.
Who? Explain this right now! Sorry, we're not kick-ass. We can't yell at this person. I'm gonna ask just like, what's happening? What's going on?
I don't understand.
I
None of
sang
this
with
makes
this
any
lady,
sense.
she
She's
came,
dead,
she's
and
dead, I got yellow?
I don't...
Look, I can see you don't know squat about this, so I'm gonna explain real quick, but then you gotta come with me, okay?
Okay.
When Cal died,
Look,
you
the
saw a
fridge
tiny
said
thing come out
weird.
of her, right? That was her soul. That's what made her a god.
A what?
Oh,
It's in you
Oh.
now, which makes you a god. Surprise, right? With
So-
me so far?
dude.
Cool. Let's go.
When you just get insta-godded. So you're saying Calliope was Calliope all along? What? But who was found? Gray. Oh, that's a helmet. That sure is a plate. Yup, that's an hour in armor, right? Plate of cookies! Now that's more important and should have been zooming in on
where
that
are
one.
we?
Sorry to drop you and run, but when an
Snacks,
idol dies,
thank
there's
you.
like 100 different things I gotta do.
No,
Hi.
wait. Where did you bring me? How did we get here?
The chorus can explain. Don't touch anything.
Dude, explanations are not my job. I'm out.
Wait, come back!
They're gone.
Okay. Yeah,
Looking at the
Just
bookshelves.
wait here and,
Looking at their fancy chandelier.
touch anything.
When the funny orb turns you from cringe to based. I was just a normal cringe human, but then suddenly I got yellow orbed and now I'm based god. Man, where's this chorus, whoever? I've been freaking sitting around this office for hours at this point. I keep staring at this plate of cookies and god damn I want to eat one. Oh, I don't think the owl wants me to though. Ooh. Oh. Hi, this must be the chorus. I look like I'm in fighting stance. I'm ready to beat these people up. Wait, no, probably not actually. I'm not the badass Grace. I'm the charismatic Grace, so beat them up with
Our
words.
beloved sister, the last of the muses, has passed on to you. Our new sister, delivered to us by dear sweet Hermes. It's,
New
Grace,
sister?
yes?
Yes?
Kind of feels like they don't
My,
like me
my.
already.
You have had quite the day, haven't you?
So, who are you?
Someone died in my arms. Where is this? How did I get here? Who are you people?
So many questions. This is my office.
Well, yeah.
and I
Why
expect you
wouldn't I be
arrived
asking a
through one of
ton?
Hermes' portals.
What? Human that's never
shiny
experienced anything unhuman,
As for the
unnatural
Well,
in her life?
does require some
Sure are
explanation,
asking
I
a lot of
agree.
questions.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Athena, goddess of wisdom. This is Apollo, god of prophecy. Dressed
He
for the
looks
occasion,
sad.
as
He looks
always.
like a sad dad.
The wondrous Aphrodite, goddess of love.
Fan of her.
And the one glaring at you is Persephone, once queen of the underworld.
Once? Is she not
Together,
anymore?
We are the chorus. We rule over the idols, our name for the gods who remain. All of us, hidden in your modern world.
Current stream title. These gods can sing! Also Goob, Hermes, more like herpes. What the hell? In game, Stray Gods, the role-playing musical. Oh, I get it. These gods can sing! It all makes sense now. Gods are real and you live here. You expect me to believe this? One, I would certainly feel like I'm just all in a dream at this point. Two, it's a little bit hard to say you're lying to me after you just got teleported through a door like that. And if you're in dream state, you'd be like, I guess this is real in my dream world, but I don't think it's real. I'm gonna ask if I live here. Oh my god, Welly. That pinned link has Nard in it, and then I look up and it's like, E2 Nard! I can't believe this, Welly. Looking up there, pointing, going, hee, 2 Nards, hee, hoo, ha! I'm also a god now, call me Godblin? Well, heck. I guess I gotta do it then, Godblin. I ask.
Right, and
you
live
live like
here,
this?
Not in some city in Europe or a...
On top of a mountain? Oh, I know. Once we roamed marble halls, and now, fashionably appointed apartments. We have Wi-Fi.
The gods have their own Twitter
We move
page
with the
now.
times, Grace.
They're
We
on
have to,
social
if we're going
medias.
to remain
Please
hidden
follow
and
them.
survive. The mortals grow more and more clever with each passing century. Television. I do what I must.
I guess these ones have question marks next to them then, because I'm asking something. I guess I ask, well, you're
Gods
real?
aren't real. They can't be. They're just...
Stories.
You, the gods,
myths,
have their own
legends.
X now.
If you're real, you'd be all-powerful. You wouldn't be hiding or...
Don't pay much attention to those old tales about us, Grace. They weren't very true to begin with, and, well, truth be told, we've diminished since those days. That doesn't mean we're helpless, of course. Far from it. Yet, at the end of the day, we too are just people. Trying to get by.
Trying to get by, wondering what kind of things they zeet on their X. I'd be hyped as fuck as soon as I learned I was a god. I feel like I would be hyped for it after the initial, like, what the hell? Kind of like what Grace is right now. I kind of getting the vibe from the story at this point, of course. It feels like she's probably not going to be like, I'm a god! Hell yeah! But she's going to be like, I shouldn't be a god! I'm not good enough! I don't deserve this! Why pick me? I don't understand! You know, that sort of route. Also, quick water drink from the Redeem. Sip. The gods gotta do stuff. Frick that! Oh no, you're now a new god. Maybe you abandon all your duties. Who's gonna stop you? The other gods? Pff, yeah, right. You're a god now, which comes with responsibility. Pass. No, thank you. I was all for it until you said I gotta work? No thanks. I'd be hyped if I could just make whatever I want out of thin air. What? Don't like my playlist? You're the fucking whale, nerd. snap, whoom, and then you crush them. I would also wonder then too, I'd be, so if Greek gods are real, what about other pantheons, right? Other regions of the world with their own god groups, you know, Celtic? You can look over to, say, any sort of Chinese, Japanese deities. Go down over in Africa. Huge continent filled with lots of diverse cultures there. What about all of their gods, huh? Gods gotta fuck. Like Dagnardio says, especially the Greek gods.
Wait, you said, and Hermes said, that I'm a god now too.
Yay,
And
Grace is a god!
An idol.
That is true.
The G in Grace is for God. God!
That thing that came out of her that went into me.
We call it an eidolon, the part of Calliope's soul which made her an idol, which now makes you.
Does that mean
Athena,
Calliope
you're
is also a
wasting
part of
time.
me too?
The reason
Jeez, Persephone,
you're here,
please.
Grace, the reason why we made you wait so long while we debated, is because we have rules.
I ate her soul.
Those rules
Kick
mean we
ass.
can't admit into our ranks a usurper. Never mind a possible murderer. I know this will all come as a shock, and I'm so sorry to say it, but I'm afraid you have to die.
What? Huh? What? I'm picking the charismatic choice. Because if it's going to give me the unique option, I gotta take advantage of it. I'm going to yell and be like, what? That isn't fair!
You want me to
I
die?
didn't pick this!
But that isn't fair.
I know, but consider it from our point of view. A dear sister, someone who traveled with us through the ages, gone.
But I didn't do it. Aren't you supposed to be the goddess of wisdom? Can't you see this isn't right?
Calliope's blood is literally on your hands.
Yeah, because she came to me bleeding. What do you expect?
It isn't.
Should I have held my hands up during it?
Maybe
We should do as we agreed. Calliope's line would end, yes, but what other option do we have? Let a usurper remain an idol?
Justice has to be done for Calliope's
Alright,
sake.
then her soul pops out, and then who do you pick, huh?
This isn't justice.
Ooh! I'm activating my god powers! Oh, singing time! Here we go! I yell at them with my singing words! Athena is dumb as hell in this. Rap battle!
A little lost here.
If you are lost, little girl, this bears explanation. Dear
But
child,
Persephone
please
would just
listen.
pop out and be like, stop, this is taking too long. Is this a dad musical? Well, yeah, Goob. Please, direct yourself to the title of the game.
No recourse
Stray Gods.
to be
The role-playing
avenged.
musical.
It's unfair. I know, but
Wish you had money right now, you'd buy this in a heartbeat.
But she came to me.
Maybe put it on your wish list, and when you're able to in the future, do you expect me to read? Heck, you're right, Goob, you got me.
Is it weird this isn't song?
Ooh, the lighting guy, activating the spotlight.
I'm afraid you'll have to see.
Oh, harmonious.
Is in a chord.
Hey, a chord! A chord's a musical term!
I disagree.
Ooh! Ooh! Gas.
Did I hear that correctly?
You've been quiet this entire time, Apollo. Why speak up now?
And not
I grieve
in
Calliope's
song?
loss just as much as the rest of you, but I can't let you do this.
He's right. What if Grace speaks the truth? What if Calliope chose her? And what if Calliope was murdered by her? What if Grace stole her Eidolon?
Dude, we
Then
just
we need
met.
to
How would I
find out.
know?
Don't you want justice?
Do these guys not pay any attention to who
this was justice.
Calliope hung out with?
What would you have us do?
All of these kind of fit together. I need to find the truth. I want a trial.
There has to be some way to
Where,
find the truth.
Where's the
Aren't
god
you
laws,
gods?
huh?
Couldn't a god, I don't know,
Athena looks tired. I mean, they've probably been around for a long time. I don't blame her.
We aren't seriously considering this.
Very well. This one time. I put a motion before the chorus. Do we allow Grace the right to
Only
prove
this
her
time she
innocence?
puts emotion
Yes.
before the chorus?
I think so. Yes. Fine.
Yay!
And there we have it.
I would agree, Lilo. Persephone looks kind of Yakuza-like. Because Persephone's a badass here. Alright, cool. So how do I prove my innocence now?
I'm gonna get some help with this, right? Some direction?
You
You're
say
just gonna shove
Calliope
me through the
chose
door
you.
and
I
leave
would
myself?
like to believe that. I truly would. You have 1 week to find out what happened, Grace.
That's exactly what's happening.
What happens after a week?
She shoves me out and
There
says,
will
good
be a
luck.
trial. If
Close.
you cannot
Door.
provide proof of your innocence by then, oh, our original verdict stands.
This is not real. I fell down some stairs, right? I'm in a coma. A nice, normal coma.
Oh, would that were so. For then Calliope would still be with us.
You can wake up any minute now, Grace. Any minute.
We're not going to keep you, Grace. You have much to do. Before you go, however, a few rules.
Rules?
Do not reveal our existence to the mortal world. This includes mortal authorities that cannot help you. Do not harm another idol. Do not leave the city. Do as the chorus commands. Otherwise, do whatever you must to find the true killer.
Imagine if the killer flew away on
exist.
by plane.
Oh, that's all?
My
Welcome,
murder
dear
mystery
sister.
ruined.
And do help yourself to a cookie.
Yes! This is all I wanted the entire time! Give me the entire plate! Alright, you got cut off there. In my mind, I'm imagining Grace just grabs the plate of cookies and she leaves with them. I'm going back home because it's my only option now. Day 1. Time to head home. Yay! I'm gonna sit on my bed and I'm going to eat all of the cookies while watching a movie. Freddy! Hi!
Grace?
They didn't leave Calliope's body just dead on the floor, right? Yep, okay, good. I was gonna say otherwise.
Grace!
Ooh.
Hi.
Hi. Hello, Freddy. Hey.
Hi. 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 You're kidding, right? When I came home, the door was wide open. You weren't answering your phone. Kaz and Brian are still out looking for... Grace... We thought something happened to you.
Well, kind of.
What-
Yeah, nice pride flag in the background. Hell yeah. I feel like if I say I became... Imagine if this was real life and you did one legitimately become a god, but imagine just saying that, no context to your friend after you disappeared for a while, and you just come in and you're like, I became a god. I became based.
I did it all for the cookie, I did it all for the cookie. And you can take this cookie and dunk it in some milk.
Fuzzy, thank you for the bits. Perfect redemption. I did it all for the cookie. They'd call the cops and ship you to an asylum. At the very least, they'd be like, Grace, are you in a cult? Did you get cult napped? I think you need to lie down and we'll talk about it later, Grace. They probably think you're just trying to mock them and be mad. It could be true. Grace, this is serious and we were legitimately worried about you and you're making jokes at a time like this? What the hell? Probably don't just say that one, huh? I am going to go straight to the didn't find a body, you know, be slightly mysterious and throw them off their game and be like, what do you mean body?
When you got home, there wasn't a body here? No blood or anything?
A body? What do you mean, like a dead body?
Yeah. A woman named Calliope. She showed up and she was...
You were gone all night. Why didn't you answer your phone?
Bad reception in the God Realms.
I was calling and calling. This wasn't some hookup, was
what?
it? Because, you know, you can say it's none of your business, Freddy.
Ooh, I like this character. Look at their horns. Oh, hey, a demon. Hey, just because they have horns, I mean, I start sweating. What else would they be, I guess? I guess I'm going to say, I should warn you.
Freddy, you might not want to turn around.
She's gonna turn around and
Did
not
your
say.
hookup return? Did they bring flowers? Are they preparing to serenade you?
Hi there.
Alright, so Freddy can see him.
Why does he have horns?
I wasn't sure if it was going to be a situation of Freddy looking over and being like, who are you talking about, Grace? There's nobody here. And Grace is going to be like, the guy that's right there with the big horns. And Freddy's going to be like, are you okay there, Grace? But no, she can see him too. Goat boy, hot. Sounds like then saying it had Pan there, so it's Pan. So I guess not really a demon. Which means, by extension, I guess since everybody could see Calliope, that's probably the case with all of the rest of the Greek gods or Greek deity people, right? Is that they're all visible. It's just, if you see Athena on the street, you're not gonna look at her and go, oh, God! You're gonna think she's just a normal human. Pan is a little bit of an exception here because he has some very clear goat horns on his head. So a little bit more obvious. You see him on the street and you might just think he's cosplaying or something, but much more of a giveaway. Because I mean, we met Calliope and we thought she was a normal person. If I saw Persephone on the street, you bet I'm going to call her a goddess. What do you mean? Alright, different kinds of goddesses there. Oh, Jinx! Hi, hello, welcome. But with more of a closed-eyed expression today rather than the happy eyes. Hi, Jinx, I hope you're doing alright. You know what? I'm gonna go with the honest route with Freddy. I might have kept quiet about my own feelings earlier when I made... No, I guess I wasn't being honest with Calliope. That's who I was being guarded with. I didn't have the chance to be more open with Freddy. Freddy just left. So... I will at the very least be honest with her. We've known her for a long time. You can see that picture of that what would looks to be totally us in the background right there. When I had some cool pink, what is it, checkerboard patterning in my hair. Yeah, back at graduation. So I'm gonna say I have something to confess. Just your average goatman trespasser wears the shotgun. True American response, Gray.
So, a lot's happened since I saw you last, Freddy. Like, a lot.
This makes it sound like I'm going to reveal that Pan.
To answer your question, my dear, you see the horns. Because I allow you to see the horns. That's crazy, right?
It's
as
so
for
crazy.
Who I am, I've been known most often as Pan. So you call me that, if you must call me anything.
Even has
Pan
some wild
of
ears.
The Greek gods, Pan, right? But he's some kind of cosplayer?
See? I mean, the same comment.
The days of idols being called gods are well behind us, I'm afraid, but I assure you, I am the real article.
Well, oh look, he's even got goat eyes.
A helping hand.
The pupils. Horizontal.
You do look lost, don't you?
No brains here. This is empty-headed Grace. His voice! Ah! Castle Doctrine, you goddamn goat. Lawless. Trust no one uninvited. Door was locked. Stained in my goddamn ground. Handsome goat. Goated with the horns. God damn it. Can we talk in front of Freddy? I look over at her sweating.
So we can just talk about this in front of Freddy.
She's an exception or something?
Darling. And here I drop my glamour and everything.
It's just, I was told we're not supposed to. Talk about it, that is.
Talk about what? Grace, tell me.
Well, I might as well be honest with
The
her at this
prohibition
point.
is against revealing the idols to the mortal world. She's not the mortal world, is she? She can be trusted, can't she?
Why do I have the feeling that I'm gonna regret not leaving with Brian and Kaz?
Oh, I can guarantee.
I love describing. Freddy's not the mortal world, right?
Have a seat.
Surprise! She is! She's the face of the mortal world! Present of the mortal world of the planet Earth!
That's it?
Huh? I guess. Do you believe in this, Grace?
I mean, I look over at the goat man standing in our kitchen. You just noticed his goat ears, Lulu? Yeah, when it panned back, when it panned back over to him, I made the realization too. When it was that first glance of him peeking around in the cupboards, it was like, horns? And then after showing him again. Yes, thank you. I am a master at puns. I don't know I had proof. I hope it's all a dream. Well, I guess at this point I'm just gonna accept it as reality. And I did kind of have proof by walking through a magical door. Having that golden ball be absorbed into me. It's all real now.
Sure, but I had proof. I traveled through a magical door.
Which sounds extra cool.
I was a little distracted.
I like their sorry we're closed sign on their door.
Questions, but I can ask them later. The important thing is that I am here to support my best friend.
Yay, Freddy! The heart option! It's back! I almost wonder at the same time, though, with her reaction and her emphasis on after I hearted her, if she was trying to hard friend zone me. So then if this heart option is again trying to do the romantic angle, but then Freddy's just gonna push back, I feel like it's a little bit maybe disrespectful of Grace to continue to push the romance if that heart does indeed mean romance after she's already said, I'm not interested, best friends, thank you. So, I'm tempted. I'm tempted by the heart. But, the best friend line again. They're letting you tell her so she can die in the third act for dramatic tension. Honestly, Gray, I could definitely see that happening. And real quick, drinks. 1 and 2. I think I'm going to go with the you're taking this well, because I did just tell her all of this, and she's just like, okay then.
You are taking this way better than I did.
Yes, well, nobody's threatening me.
That is a good point.
No one said that you're going to die. Yet.
Even if it means tracking down god killers.
Such darling camaraderie. It brings a tear to my eye. It truly does.
I don't know. The way that
Whoa,
Pain
whoa,
talks
you
makes me
wooed
suspicious
dear
of him.
lady. I've come to offer advice to our newest idol, a foundling who was set adrift most cruelly.
The sussy. Yeah, that's the way to say it, Wally. So, what's in it for you?
So you're here purely for my sake, then? Like a
Doubtful.
charity case?
My dear sweet girl, as far as you're concerned, I am the god of charity cases.
I don't believe you.
But you're not, are you? Pan was the god of lust and mischief. Doesn't sound too charitable to me.
Ah, yes. The old
Are
tales
you
of the
just here because you want to fuck me?
Such antics, such fantasy.
The lust part?
Pay them no mind.
Lust? How's a cruise go? Hello, hi, welcome. What's not to trust about a man with horns? It's not that part that we're suspicious of. We don't look at him and go, horns can't be trusted. He comes over here and is like, why would you think that I'm not trustworthy? I'm just here. You could even call me a god of charity cases. What on earth would put you on edge around me? And so all of his tone of voice, just looking at him going, Pan, I don't really believe you, Pan.
You know, you could be the killer, for all I know.
Two souls?
Come to mislead you, perhaps. How fiendishly clever of me. Well called, darling.
And maybe even true.
Poor Pan! To be eternally maligned and mistrusted. Alas, and alas, and alas.
Maybe if you didn't act like this,
I
Pan.
doubt there's a line of idols waiting to offer you advice, Grace. But whether you accept mine or not is for you to decide.
He's got freaky goat eyes. Yup. He's got the goat ears. He's got the goat horns. He's got the goat eyes. He does not have the goat hands, though. There are no goat hooves on him. And he also just had normal human legs as well. Does he bleat? Bleat for me, baby.
Seems rather convenient, you showing up with advice. How did you even know I existed?
A little bird told me, if you must know. Very useful, those little birds.
He's not gonna tell you, Grace.
There's not much to tell.
Me?
Among the idols, news
Yeah, I feel
travels
like this
swiftly.
would...
We are a tiny village of godly busybodies.
And...
I heard of your arrival, and I know how obtuse the chorus can be. So here I am. You're welcome.
I feel like if any god was to die, that they would very quickly find out about it. Right? I feel like the death of one of the gods, of which there are already very few of them, would be quick to travel around. If it bleats, we can kill it. Nice and isolated for fiendish purposes, too. Well, I feel like I already asked him about that what's in it for you. Maybe I've, like, tried to repeat it to him. Try to really cement that.
I still don't trust you. Nobody does anything.
Yeah, just doubling down on it.
Now. Who said I was doing anything for free?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to ask.
I have not, however, asked for anything. As of yet.
I would like to know now before you suddenly spring it on me later. It's not gonna be we get through this whole murder mystery and then we get to the end and he says, alright, now that I've helped you out, I'm gonna have to ask for an exchange. And I go, okay, what do you want? I want that god soul you got from Calliope. I want that $5 that's hidden under your couch. I've been craving that for hours. Then I have to lose out my $5. God damn.
Okay, I'll bite. What's your advice?
The couch fun!
Really know where to start.
Well, I'm not normally one to run amok telling others how to live their lives. But have you considered using your powers?
I mean...
powers.
I don't know how to use them, and I don't know what they
passion. You are the last muse, and all these are now your province.
Yeah, of course. I'll just sing the murderer out. Be a little bit of a snake charmer. Be like, oh, you killed Calliope and now you're feeling guilty. And then the murderer will be like, oh, pew, 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 pew. And then like they fail their wisdom saving throw and they get locked in and they come over to me and they're like, I did it. I was the murderer. And I'll be like, aha, I got you. The saint has convinced me that I'm pansexual. God damn it, Jinx. Well, misread that as Finnish purposes too rather than fiendish. Oh. Skibidi-bidi, bidi-bidi-bidi, dur-dur-dur-dur. Come out if you're the murderer. Imagine.
When I was talking to Athena and the others, they all started singing. Does that mean that was me?
Let me guess. Music swelled as if from nowhere. Lips quivered, souls were laid bare.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh my god.
It was you.
Calliope
Okay,
Soul
but
Muse
how
Powers
does
was
that help
making
me find
people
Calliope's
break into
murderer?
song.
Allow me to expedite the process of understanding. Now then, close your eyes.
All right, Pain, sing it to me, baby.
You hear that? It's coming from you. When you sing, what emotion does it summon?
I don't know.
You open your eyes, you look into the crowd.
Oh,
And
the power of music. Catfish Jackson, hello, hi, welcome. Woo!
Grace, you know
Hell yeah, yes! I did activate the song to get amused.
I'm the guy who can help you. All that you
Now,
hear is
check out these dulcet tones, Greg.
Wait. No, it's okay, Freddy. This is all me?
God, he sounds hot.
Start singing.
Now?
Green choice!
Time's a wasting.
I feel it. I'm connecting with
Freddy,
it.
he's got me shaking. I don't know what I'm meant to do.
Like an alcoholic
Something in me's
beverage that I just
awakening,
made up,
but
a
this
fresh
goat guy thinks
cocktail.
I'm some great ingenue. I'm doing it now, huh? I don't follow. Are those really actual
Green
chords?
choice.
And this singing is so hard to swallow. Can you hear me, Grace? What's going on? Lost girls, you all love your lost girls.
That's Grace, that's her.
You that you can't take home.
I won't say you need saving. You're not
I do. We need lost girls.
It's so titillating.
Grace, we gotta be careful.
It's like someone made this for Lulu.
Into our drinks.
Green choice.
Crap about powers. He could be dangerous. What do you think? Sing it, Freddy. I hear you. We've only just
Sing
met,
it,
now
Freddy.
he's my new
Hell yeah.
best friend. Now I'll owe him a favor. And what will he want in the end?
You're lucky. I got to you. There's people.
We don't need you, Pen. Green choice.
I heard that you're making so much ado. You're lost and I'm trying to help.
I do a couple flips.
Lost girls, you all
Now we have a microphone too.
lost girls, a rescue that
My musical talent and god abilities now manifest
whether
things.
you're mean,
Just as it did with that tree.
guys. If you don't mind, guys, we'll find our way on our own.
Woo!
Fine. So what happens now?
Rip out a solo. Have
Well,
everyone
you
sing
can't stop
together!
time.
Yay!
Grace, I'm frightened. It's okay. I think I got this.
We sing together! Oh, snapping even. Rip out a solo part, Willie. The scat break.
Who's making this happen? This isn't a game.
Green.
Don't understand.
This has all gotten out of hand.
Nothing for Grace will ever be the same.
I liked his Pan's face there. He's like,
Lost girls, you all love your lost girls.
it's me!
You that you can take home. Oh, you can see we're at home.
I see what I see, kid. Freddy has no idea, kid.
She just doesn't get it.
Better off on
Throw Freddy out the window. Who needs her? No way!
Now you're just being silly.
I need Freddy. We're best friends.
Isn't feeling the gravity, or do you refuse and, like ostriches, happily stick your heads in the sand? Grace, I could be your right hand.
No way. Already taken.
Leave her alone. Let me do what I do, or she'll sink like a stone.
Lost girl, I know I'm not a lost girl.
Oh. The lighting guy, on point again. Look at that spotlight placement.
Should I stay with my bestie?
Hey girl!
This goat's getting testy.
Frick him!
Won't be lost on my own.
I choose a green choice with Freddy again. Green, go!
Sorry to break it to you, Pan, but I'm not abandoning my best friend.
Hell yeah, look at her expression.
That's your choice. Humdrum mortality.
How about trusting in those who love her instead of those who want to use her?
Oh my, such drama. No matter how you employ it, Grace, this is the power of a muse. Drawing out that which lies within. I trust you can see how that might be useful in your investigation.
Yeah, make them sing the truth. See, charismatic choice. This is perfect! And his voice is Cyborg. I'm assuming then from Teen Titans. Wow. The lighting guy must be Apollo. Ponroko. I mean, this is the god of the sun, right? He's up there working it with the lighting then. It checks out.
I'll make them sing a song of confession.
Exactly so.
But only if they did it, right? I draw out the truth, not make them lie or do something they wouldn't.
Oh, you will be a natural at this, I can tell. A muse does not command. She evokes. She elicits. She inspires.
This muse is not gonna be used.
Already told you.
That sounds like a song lyric.
Allow me to get to the point then. For all your powers, you still need a place to begin your search. And this I can provide.
Gimme.
An address.
Yes!
In the city? Where Calliope was staying, I do.
Yoink! Wait, why do you have this? Hang on. What?
You have Calliope's address? You should have started
also,
with that.
why do you have her
Saw the
address?
Dancing? Nonsense.
And really, I'm
Now
referring to just on a
this I
paper
consider
like
a
this.
favor.
With
One
like
I
a little
hope you'll
arrow and an
remember
X.
in future dealings.
Yoink! This is mine now.
That's perfect. We can look for clues there. What this Calliope was doing, who her enemies were.
I should remind you there is an element of danger. A killer.
Well, they'll just come at me with a knife and I'll just start singing at them. Oh, kick-ass option. I'm not worried. Not this charismatic Grace. So she's sweating nervously. I'm not sure if the left is obviously straight up obviously going, well, you're not gonna help me out this time, Freddy. And me going, I need your help, Pan, is ditching Freddy in a different way. I'm not sure. Or if this saying, I need your help, Pan, would mean Freddy and Pan are helping me out. An address, something for her to muse on. Don't let this muse blow her fuse or we'll all lose. No, this muse is not gonna be used. Wow. It's like we're writing a new song. I think I'm just going to stick with Freddy
Then
here.
I'll definitely need backup.
You'll be fine. After all, what's a mortal to do that you cannot?
I can speak Hindi.
Hey.
Okay, fine. I get it.
That's one less
I need to
language
find Kaz
barrier.
and Brian, just tell them you're okay. If, not the other stuff.
Then I guess I'll go check this place out on my own.
So glad that's settled. I'll let you get to it. I've drinking to resume. Ta-ta.
Bye, Pan. Hate that guy. Kick-ass Grace. I totally got this. Charismatic Grace. Oh fuck. Oh god. Oh jeez. Man, I hope this muse can put together all the clues. Another singing line. Man, I hope this muse can put together all of the clues. Ah! Oh, now we're going over to the hideaway. Whee! I somersault over. It's too dangerous for a human.
Oh,
Meanwhile, a god died by a stab wound not 30 minutes ago. Maybe it was with a special god-killing knife, Gray. Maybe it wasn't just a normal knife.
I don't know what I was expecting, but not this. Hello?
Fancy.
Oh, sure, Grace, good job. Just announce to the killer that you're here.
I walk in. Hi, hello, anyone home? Wow, now I gotta start picking. Hell yeah, I'm looking at the Elvis picture. Check that out, dude.
I can't believe this is just an ironic photo of Elvis and she wasn't like his muse or...
Hey, she could have met Elvis and early on they could have hit it off. You never know. Guess we'll start from top to bottom, right? It'd let us look at everything, right?
Damn, look at that. That's beautiful. How do you even get one of these?
You buy them from the store, Grace. Stupid. Where else are you gonna get a guitar from? Come on. I look at the light. Sure is pretty. It's a fancy light.
After Calliope left the audition, where did she go? Did she follow me? Did she come here?
Interesting thing to ask when looking at the light. By the way, the ceiling as well, with all the little clouds spinning around it. Very attractive. I like Calliope's apartment. I look at her elegant painting.
Did she paint that? Looks like it belongs in a museum.
Intriguing. More like all of these different art pieces on the wall are all done by people who she inspired and then they gave it to her as a gift. Like this Warhol painting here.
Andy Warhol, yeah, that makes sense. I wonder how many celebrities she knew.
All of these celebrities. Imagine if Calliope had joined my band. You know, Calliope, if you had just joined my band and went home with me, you still could have been alive right now. Oh my god, imagine how good our band is gonna be now, though.
Do I inherit these as the new muse? Is that even okay to ask?
Did Calliope have a will? I guess it would specify in her will, right? She was suddenly murdered. Maybe she wouldn't have had that prepared. And being a god, she might be, oh, I don't need to work on this. I'll get to it later. When am I going to die? And she kept just pushing it, and now she doesn't have a will.
A giant harp. Of course there's a giant harp.
Why wouldn't there be? It's a classic. I like the last one just says instrument rather than piano. Or I guess it's just because look at the rest of them.
Did she play all of them?
Specified the harp and guitar, but that's it. Well, that's it for down here. We go up the stairs.
I don't see
Bedroom area?
Here. Maybe there's something upstairs.
Tap 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 tap. That's me going up the stairs.
Oh man, keep it together, Grace. It's just your average, everyday.
Uh-oh.
There were only 3 muses, you know, not 9.
Apollo?
Whenever they found someone who made something truly masterful or created a new art form, they'd pass on their idol on. Take a new name. You see, that's how the mortals became confused. They got it wrong. Like they got almost everything about us wrong.
Oh, are you not a happy-go-lucky, let's go party it up, Apollo? You're sad, depressed, damn life sucks, Apollo, and you just got stuck with the sun? Aw, jeez. Beware the muse to harpy pipeline. Uh-oh. It's very important to sign all of your last strike papers. They have a deadline after all. They have a deadline. Oh, oh, hee, ha, ha. Now, I already know the first one. It's gonna be kind of obvious. You're Apollo! Yeah, alright. Well, Apollo, he likes to wallow. What are you doing here?
What are you doing? Sitting here in the dark?
What does it look like I'm doing?
Being depressed.
Preparing your villainous monologue?
I'm grieving.
It's probably then, yeah, that's her on the left, because she's got that
friendly,
guitar
yes.
pineapple earring.
How did you find this place? What are you doing here?
Yeah, it's much more of a situation of, not why Apollo's here, but why is Grace here? After she just met Calliope. I'm going with the charismatic option, thank you.
I'm looking for help. To save my life, remember?
Yes, I should apologize for that. Our ways must seem strange to you.
Yes,
You don't need to
boss battle
apologize.
music
You're the only one
starts.
who really helped me.
It wasn't right, what they were doing.
It still isn't. I still need help.
I can't
Come on,
help you, Grace.
Apollo!
I wish I could.
Ow!
You
Why?
deserve better.
Why not?
Why can't you help me exactly? Pan said there's no specific rule against it.
You've already met Pan? How odd. It's not that I'm forbidden.
Yeah, I
to
should
help
kind
you,
of talk
Grace,
about
it's
that
you
to you,
don't
but
want
yeah,
my help.
Of course I do! You have to know more than me about almost everything!
My help will only make things worse.
How is that possible? I've been sentenced to death.
And without my help, you stand a chance of avoiding that fate.
How does having him help out increase that chance? Am I going to end up knowing too much about some conspiracy? And then because my knowledge is too much, then they go, she knows too much. We have to kill her now.
Can you tell me about Calliope? I barely knew her, but she seemed...
She was a beautiful soul, if troubled.
Aren't we all, Apollo? I say, looking at him,
She
who's
thought the idols
depressed,
were away.
grieving in this chair.
She argued with us, with all of us, that we needed to change.
She wanted to start a
I hadn't
revolution.
spoken in years. I hadn't seen her home before today. I'd rather not talk about it.
Apollo, they were best friends. Kick-ass option. How do I know you're not the killer, huh? Can't ask that. I can't ask about the room being a mess. Did you do this? The owl is always watching. What? I start looking around the room frantically.
This room is a mess.
Could the owl help me?
Did you do this?
Is that the owl? That protractor?
It was like this when I got here.
And you didn't think that was in the least bit strange?
I didn't think much of it. I came here to be reminded of Calliope, not to search through her things.
Is that
That
thing
and
your picture, or?
It's cleaner than my place.
Oh, Apollo. Apollo, my poor lad. Let me sing to you, baby. La 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 la.
So you didn't mess up the room, but someone must have. There could be a clue.
Nothing that I've seen. All this mess, as you put it, is likely the result of her projects.
And I mean,
Her project?
it's not like Grace's
When Calliope
apartment
got an
was
idea in her head,
spotless
she would
either.
obsess over it, sometimes for months, even years. I don't know what she was involved with lately, but this... for her, this is nothing.
She needs a more organized system. You know, maybe one of those big poster boards that let you stick pins in them so that she could have the papers all placed over that big board, you know, tie the little strings between different little pins so she can make all the connections, so she can flap the board and just say, it all comes back to Pepe Silva, right? And then she could finally solve the mystery.
So let me get this straight. You'll speak up for me, but you won't lift a finger to help.
You don't want me to do more.
You keep saying that, but it doesn't make any sense. If you didn't want to help, that'd be one thing. But insisting I don't want you to? Why not?
You know, singing time? He stood up. He was very tall, too. Apollo, sing to me, baby. Come on, break out into song. I'm activating my muse powers. No! The charismatic option again. I like this one is only the type options here, too.
I can see this is hard for you, I really can. But I don't understand.
You don't know what you're asking.
Do I have to beg? For whatever reason you helped me before. My life is still on the line.
Like, give me some type of explanation.
I haven't sung in centuries.
Yeah, we're gonna sing
According
now.
to Pan, I can't force anyone to do anything.
But I can inspire you, Apollo. Inspiration strikes him like lightning.
Phantom pains from a missing friend.
Ooh, shadowed.
Feeding thoughts.
Two shadows.
What did I do? What didn't I do?
Apollo loved Calliope, and he said, "Girl, let's be together." And she said, "Nah, dude, I'm out now."
Long gone fights.
Oh, green.
But they're never dead. What did I do? What didn't I do?
You love his voice? Yeah, they've got some good singers for this.
Years, thousands of years, we walked side by side.
Dude, they were like best friends.
Said there's other paths, don't walk the same, never the same.
But Apollo just wanted to be the same the entire time. Look at his vampire-like form on the far right. Vampire Apollo. Don't make me change. Calliope sounds awesome.
Never the same.
You held fast. What's that about?
Yeah, Apollo, fess up.
Stubborn me, thought I'd wait her out. Usually, she'd come back to me.
What, that way things go back to normal? Come on.
We do that old dance.
He doesn't like the change stuff. Be more like Calliope, Apollo, come on. Have her inspire you.
Years, thousands of years.
I slapped Calliope's face. That's a whole lot of face right here.
Your mind still hears her say, break from the same, never the same.
Help me out, Apollo. That's breaking away from the same. That's doing something different. Listen to her. Help me out. Come on, dude. I'm new. It's a new try. Apollo, I'm here for you. Green. At least Calliope died and didn't turn into one of many tragic endings for Apollo lovers.
If it's too hard, if I pushed you.
It's still kind of tragic, dying and all.
It's okay. She's gone. Can't be the same. Never the same.
Pull the lever, Apollo.
That hidden
Yes.
voice,
Yes. The light in the darkness.
it'll always say, what did I do?
A loop, just like the lighthouse. Of course. His light as Apollo.
You can't erase, but
just a little one. Who's nice and comfy. Comfy small spot. Just enough room for a pillow for you to sit on. Thankfully, nobody lives under that lighthouse.
Very well.
Slime, hi, hello. It's nice to see you.
Though I'm uncertain what you expect me to do.
Athena called you the god of prophecy, didn't she? Isn't that telling the future?
Prophecy is the last thing you need, Grace.
The one where I tell you you're doomed to die. In just a few months. You went to bed early and awoke late. God damn, you go to bed early and you say, great, this'll make it so I can get up at an earlier time. And then you just sleep in longer and you wake up going, body, what the hell? This is the opposite of what I want. Or you get extra sleep and you're like, oh, hell yeah, I'm alright with this. Sounds like it'd be useful. There you go again. Just explain to me why.
It'd be
Why,
helpful if you could
Apollo?
explain why, exactly.
Stop being vague
This is
about
all
it.
new to me, remember?
Yes,
Straightforward.
of course, that's true.
Hit it.
It's so easy to forget that. To receive a prophecy is not simply to be told what might happen, it's to be told what will happen. To know a prophecy is to be bound to its outcome. Only in ignorance is one free to choose.
You're talking about fate, says Nerd Grace. But I'm not Nerd Grace. I'm Simple Grace. I'm going to ask, how does that work? It's better than going to bed on time but unable to fall asleep. That's also true.
What? That makes no sense. If you tell me I'm gonna fall into a hole.
Then you will.
No, but I'll just avoid holes. All holes, any hole.
And the act of trying to avoid
Any
them
hole.
is what will make you fall. Worse, prophecies are never crystal clear. Sometimes you won't understand the full meaning until it's too late.
Uh-oh, vague hole. They didn't mean a literal hole. They meant a fake hole that's just in your mind or something, or a small one. Every hole isn't a goal, Gray. Alright, fine. You don't have to use your prophecies to help me out then, Apollo. Just help me out some other way.
Is there anything you can do that isn't prophecy related?
I'm too
Not
stupid.
directly, but
Wait.
yes, possibly. Come with me. There's someone I'd like you to meet.
New friend? Alright, I'll go with you, Apollo. Is this your place, Apollo? Yikes, you weren't lying when you said your place is worse.
This is where you live?
You live like this?
Yes, sometimes. And excuse the mess. I don't get many visitors.
A plot hole. You shouldn't avoid Apollo's hole. And then it comes, you gotta pay the troll toll, you gotta pay the hold toll. Technically is a goal just to avoid it. The toilets do have holes in them. She starts avoiding toilets as a result. Oh no, does that mean she'd have to resort to a bucket? Also, speaking of bucket and toilets, bathroom break! I'm gonna play an ad break so we can get rid of pre-rolls as always. Go ahead and take the opportunity for yourself to get up, stretch, do a somersault, start exercising for a couple of minutes, maybe go on and take a walk outside. Maybe now is the time to write your eulogy in the future, for yesterday. Surprise. Haha. Oh, I'm gone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I did do a good job of going to the bathroom. Thank you for all of the applause. Well, make sure to give yourself a round of applause too for probably successfully going to the bathroom as well. You did such a good job going to the bathroom today. Damn. And hi, Ribs. Hello. Look, it's like applause for you coming in too then. Wow. Applause for everyone. She didn't fall in. She successfully used the toilet. Wow. All right. Now that I'm back, we continue. Hello there, Grace. Sounds like the pitter-patter of rain with all the applause. Oh. All right. So, aren't the idols supposed to be rich here? I thought that they were all
Our idols
wealthy.
broke? In all those years, you couldn't save up enough money to afford a housekeeper?
You know, I guess I never worried about it much. Maybe I should.
Oh, Apollo. So
You
down
said
to
I'm
earth
here to
or
meet someone?
something.
Ah, yes. Do you know what an oracle is?
Sorry, I'm not smart enough to know what that is. Not
Let me
really.
guess. Another idol?
Not quite. They serve as a channel of sorts for my powers.
Friends?
This allows them to offer insight, knowledge they have no earthly means to possess. There's always been one. Over the ages, no matter where I go, one manages to find me.
Always
Meaning
a
there's an oracle
guaranteed
here.
friend.
There
Hi,
is.
Oracle. I'm peering over the laptop.
What?
Hi.
I've brought someone to see you.
Thirsty. Oh,
How many times do I have
not
to
very
tell you?
friendly.
I'm not a magic fortune cookie. Is that what Paul told you? Oracle's my handle. And even if I was the Oracle, I'm certainly not his Oracle.
Oracle, dude, I love Persona 5. I use my charisma move on them.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Oracle.
Well, she's got better manners than the last lady you brought here. But at least that one had a casserole. Do you have a casserole?
I could. I could
no.
order one for you.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Tsundere.
Look, I'm sure he told you all sorts of nonsense. I use computers. I'm a hacker. That's it.
Actually, he's told me
asked
very little about
very
you.
little of you, Oracle. Your help here would be appreciated.
Fine. Get your abs in a twist.
Apollo is
Okay,
muscular,
so
isn't he?
Paul brought you
I
all this
slap
way
his
just to
abs.
see little old me. What's on your mind, sis?
Good with computers. Yeah, well, I'm curious about the Paul. Why are you calling Paul? A Paul? Oh?
You keep saying Paul. Do you mean Apollo?
Yeah, I know. Apollo, if that is his real name, says he's a god of prophecy, blah, 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 blah.
But you don't believe him.
Athletics to slap abs.
Believe him?
Success.
Who believe that? It's super
Lazy
weird,
shy
but
guy slaps the
he's
abs.
a decent guy, so he can be Apollo if he wants, but I just can't call him that.
Alright, understandable. So, do you live here then? Looking around?
Do you live here?
I crash here, yeah. Better here than home.
She showed up one day, as the oracles do. Naturally, she is welcome to stay as long as she likes.
And see the way he talks. I thought maybe he was a creepiverse, but nah. Paul's aight.
It's just his overall aura.
The highest
Gives
of
creep
praise.
vibes, but then you learn about
He'd
Apollo
be
and you're like,
more
alright, he's
alright
okay.
If he did some laundry.
Do you see this room? I'm not sure if he does any cleaning, really. Aura. Welly.
So you're an oracle who uses the internet, huh?
Like I said, it's my handle, and yeah. It's a sweet setup, huh? Some of it's even legit.
Legit?
The parts I purchased from her,
Well.
presumably.
Bargain
Not the
for,
parts
fair,
that were
and square.
stolen.
And I keep telling you to get me an Ethernet cable.
I don't know what that
She
is.
needs her wired connection for better
It's the 21st
high-speed
century,
internet.
Paul, and your 21st century Oracle needs her some download speed.
Yeah,
okay?
exactly. Direct connection, wireless, not good enough. Like, I'm going to RU. Stop, Shy Guy! Don't beat up the skeleton! They'll just fall to pieces! They're delicate, please!
Tell me, is Apollo always so...
Incredibly emo? Like a sack stuffed with sad?
Direct.
I am standing right here.
Don't get me wrong.
No!
It's frozen after a while.
Grace, surely this is not what you came for.
I definitely came for you to be bullied. Heart option? I lean into the heart option. This is fun. I gotta do the heart option. Select.
Oh, I don't know. It's cute watching you get all flustered.
It's hardly productive.
Don't
Is
cheat
it?
on
See, there
Freddy,
you
but
go again.
Freddy just wanted to be best friends. I can't cheat on a
Get a
best friend. Doesn't work that way.
Different room.
Alright. Back to the topic, please. Oracle, I need information. He's not appalling. Okay. You guys are on point with the puns today. God damn.
I'm looking for information about someone named Calliope. Can you help?
Oh, the lady from that apartment I sent Paul to. Yeah, I've been checking that out.
What did I tell you?
I looked it up. You could do the same if you learned to use a computer.
I like the idea that this Oracle
Hold on,
is
I'll show
actually not Oracle at all, and the real Oracle just hasn't shown up
The
for
apartment was
Apollo yet.
originally purchased
But she goes
2
around
years
doing
ago
all
by
this
a
hack
holding
work,
company,
and he's like, "Oh,
Core
you're
with
an
a K,
Oracle!"
Enterprises.
Oh.
Just because she's good with computers.
Oh, I see. That would be Persephone.
Uh-oh. I knew it!
You weren't expecting that?
I wasn't aware Persephone and Calliope were friendly. Certainly not friendly enough for Persephone to give Calliope an apartment. The good news is that Persephone is easy to find. I can take you to her.
I don't know how long has she had the apartment. It could have been given to her while they were on good terms. She might not be good for so long if Google continues fucking up. Heck. God damn. Gonna have to start using DuckDuckGo, maybe. Rather go alone. Will there be trouble? You're helping me now? Stars in my eyes! She'd bang it. You're right. She'd use the AI search for it too, wouldn't she?
Whatever happened to, I can't help you, Grace.
I can't
I'll just
help
make
you,
it worse,
Grace.
Grace.
I admit, you've got me curious.
I like the voice acting in this game too.
Great! We're all done now.
Thank you for your help, Oracle. Please, do try to get out from behind your screens at least once today. Let's go for a walk.
Yeah, happening. Will do. Leave a tip on your way out.
After hacking today, she has video games to play. The Polya open beta released. She's gotta start farming now. Ooh, now we're going to the underworld. But the nightclub underworld, not the literal underworld. They're not the same. We go to the nightclub. Oh, Persephone. Persephone. I'm here to have a little talk with you.
Welcome to the underworld.
Wow. How have I never heard of this place?
Because it's
Persephone
underground.
keeps it a secret, while still managing to draw a crowd every night. Don't ask me how. Here in the underworld, idols can be themselves, even if they don't look human.
Oh, so a god club only. Huh.
Do you come here often?
You come here often, wink.
No. Persephone and I aren't.
Kind of seemed like Persephone doesn't have a lot of friends. Yeah.
No. Except Calliope, apparently.
How is everyone
If we're to find
hot? What the
Persephone and
frick?
all
They're
this, we'll need to
gods.
split
Of
up.
course they're all hot.
Did you
Hello,
consider
Satyr.
what you'll say
Hello,
to her?
Blue. Hey, welcome. Hey, if I say, hey, Blue, then it's like I'm saying hello and part of your name at the same time. The first part, damn. Works out perfectly. I activate my charisma skill.
I'll figure something out. I can be persuasive when I want to be.
I'm aware. I'm just not sure even you could sweet talk Persephone.
No. You don't
Is that a
understand.
challenge?
I have the green star of
truth.
charisma.
If Persephone really was friends with Calliope, talking to you might be the last thing she wants. You need to be prepared to use your powers, as you did with me. Come find me in
Easy.
the crown if you need anything. Otherwise, be careful, Grace.
I am connected with my muse. Muse. Occult abilities. It won't be a problem. Alright, we can talk to different people here. We'll start top to bottom, because I'm assuming we're going to be able to talk to everybody. So we're going to start with arrows. Thank you, Gray. Thank you. Oh, we can also get little pictures of them real quick. So there's Arrows, there's Hermes, and there's Pan. I talk to Arrows. Hi! Hello! Quite the look you've got going on, Arrows.
Oh. Hey. You're the new muse, aren't you?
I guess I am, yeah.
Aphrodite mentioned it. Didn't figure I'd see you here.
And yet here I am.
Excuse the man.
They have Arrow in their name.
Name's Arrow.
God dang it, Welling.
God of sex.
I mean, there you go. That's why. They have Arrow in the name. What did you expect? All right, true, fair. There's a god of sex.
Did you say that you're the god of sex?
Huh?
Desire, really. Sensuality. Attraction.
And yet,
Why?
he never
We're
gets any
expecting a chubby
action.
little flying baby with a bow and arrow.
I wasn't.
I actually preferred Cupid, but Pan had to be the trickster. Spread all those stupid stories.
I'm sorry.
Why? It's not your fault. Just another grudge I get to carry around.
He hates Pan. Enemies. Tell me about Aphrodite.
You know Aphrodite, right? I only met her the once.
Sure, she's my mother.
What?
You know how it is.
How would I know?
Mommy Aphrodite.
Right. Yeah, sorry. I wasn't thinking. But you hear a lot of idols talk about each other like that. You know, mother, brother, sister, grandfather.
Everybody's freaking
None of
related.
us are actually related.
Wait,
Just
what?
Played a family for so many centuries. It may as well be true.
So then Aphrodite isn't really your mother? I need clarification
So
now,
Aphrodite is your
please.
mother, but not really.
That's right.
This makes
A long
me
time
think
ago,
of
she
high
took care of
school.
me when I needed taking care of. The mortals, they just assumed. These days, well,
When a couple of
not
high
like that anymore.
schoolers would go around calling
Not
each
as
other
vulnerable as
their
we used to
wife and child and the like.
least of all Aphrodite.
These gods are just a bunch of teenagers.
The god of sex at a club. Looking for someone?
Once I might have, sure. Now I'm just here to see it happen.
See
He
what
gets
happened.
no pleasure
Look up
from
there.
doing it himself.
See all these people.
He's a voyeur now.
The hope, the anticipation, the connections, they bounce off each other. To me.
Oh my god. It totally is. That's a bit creepy. You enjoy that? I mean, I guess people watch. I'm gonna take the. I feel like the sounds like fun option sounds a little bit most charismatic, connecting to him instead of just being like, "That's a bit creepy. You enjoy that?"
There are worse ways to spend a night out.
I used to make it happen, you know. Mortals once begged me to make it happen, to inspire true love. But now I only inspire sex.
Oh.
It's just as well. People should find true love the hard way. They'll value it more.
But he said that so sadly. He wished it didn't. Of course, Caco picks the voyeur option. What? I'm just being charismatic. You
You
okay,
seem a little
Eros?
distracted. Is everything okay?
Do you need to sing a song and open up your heart?
Of course it is. Sure.
Your face is not saying that.
That obvious, huh? Truth is, I don't come here that often. So it's hard to get away. I just want... No.
Too late, Eros. I activate my muse powers. You can talk to me. I sit down with him.
I'm willing to listen if you need to talk.
I appreciate that. Maybe some other time.
Alright, Eros, here's my number.
Here's
We'll
the
talk
thing.
later.
I'm looking for Persephone, but I can't find her anywhere.
Well, I know where she is, but I question whether she'd be happy to see you.
Yeah, tough luck. I need to figure out this murder.
I like you, but Mother told me what happened at the chorus. I don't want to cause trouble with Persephone.
There won't be a problem. My big brain doesn't tell me because I have small brain. It cannot connect the two brain cells. It fails. They walk away from each other, and instead I go, oh, I don't blame
I don't know
you.
Persephone well, but considering what I do know, I don't blame you.
I know it's lousy, and I'm sorry. I hope I can make it up to you someday.
Anyway, I
see you
should
around?
go.
Count on it.
Ooh. Hang on. That sounded like potential friendship interest. We become best friends with Eros. Yay! I like that it slightly highlights the people in the crowd too. The ones that you can talk to. Just like small, light detail. Small brain is good. If attacked in head, brain can dodge inside the skull and stay alive. Yay, small brain! Plus, that means there's more room to dance up there, resulting in a happier brain. Yay! Plus, then Brain could get a roommate, maybe a small cat.
You're here. I mean, you gotta be somewhere, but you're here.
Hello, Hermes.
Sorry about running off on you back at the thing. Didn't really have a choice, but sorry anyway.
Not nearly as many dialogue options as Eros right now, but I guess I can ask
You're
them
not much
about
like
their
the
story.
other idols, are you?
No? I haven't been an idol very long. Maybe like a year? I've lost track. So, I'm not the one to ask about the
Oh.
idol stuff. It's all cool, but mostly I do
That
whatever
means
Athena
they're a
asks.
newer Hermes
Athena
too.
says, one day I'll sit on the chorus. That'll be sick. Can you imagine me in charge?
That sounds like a lie, seeing as it seemed like there were only 4 of them, and I look around the room that's made for idols where there's a ton of them in here. Holy shit, I love Hermes. And they're wearing an OC Do Not Steal jacket. Hermes is cool.
Wouldn't Athena still be in charge?
Yeah, you're probably right.
Are they drinking like one of
Why
them
would it?
Ramune
Athena's the nicest
sodas?
of the bunch. She makes the best cookies.
You know, true, I did eat an entire plate of them, and god damn, they were good. I should ask for her recipe. Does Grace ever bake? Would she want cookie recipe? I don't bake a ton, but I like to bake, and I think I would be alright with asking for her if they were that good.
You've only been an idol for a year? How did that happen?
Probably same way it did with you.
Oh, the old Hermes died in your arms and then they accused you of his murder?
A classic.
Well, yes. I mean, no, not like that. But yeah, I was there when he died. We were
It
friends,
seems so
and I was having
upbeat
trouble
about
at
it. Yeah, I
home,
was
and
there
helped
when he
me out.
died.
I miss him.
Imagine saying that. So, how did you get something? I was there when they died! Yay! I don't see Simon Cowell anywhere. Or is this game only focused on Greek idols? Oh. Slick slime. I guess I'll question, then, if you're different people, kind of like Grace has not taken on the name of Calliope, why did they call themselves Hermes?
Why do you call yourself Hermes? I mean,
Oh, see, she makes the same point. I
Might
just said-
eventually.
I
What?
doubt it.
Most idols do. Not everyone, though, so I don't know, maybe not you.
That makes me wonder if some of them, like Apollo, Athena, were ever different people at some point in time. Certainly Apollo made the note that he's been around for a very long time. So has Apollo always been Apollo, or has there been other Apollos? Her soul is going to steal your mind! No! Calliope takes over!
When Calliope died, you were right there, within moments. How did you know?
I told you. I got word, so I came.
Again,
how
still
did you
same
get
question.
word?
Look, when an idol dies, I have to be there. So I just know. It's a Hermes thing.
They get some mind message that just pops up in their brain. Ding, 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 notification! Calliope died! This address, go now, go now, go now! And yeah, now next part, did you take the body? Because that wasn't there when I
Take
got
the
back
body,
either.
Clean up the blood, that sort of thing?
Oh, that too, yeah. But that's on Athena's orders.
To keep the idol's secret?
Sure. Can you imagine the questions? I don't know how we hide so well as it is.
That's something you kind of brush to the side to kind of a suspension of disbelief. They just hide well, okay? Don't question it.
This is probably a stupid question, but do you know who might have killed Calliope?
Ugh, why would I know anything about that?
When you came to the apartment, it seemed like you knew her.
Oh no, I only met her once. She didn't live with the rest of the idols or hang out with us very much. She seemed nice though. Angry, maybe. But I don't know who'd want to hurt her.
Take a moment and I think about having a friend or other I guess it wouldn't necessarily be friend. Just looking over at Calliope, it's like, wow, she's constantly getting harassed by this one person. I'm not going to point to the option of you don't seem that sad, because Hermes has only been Hermes for about a year, they said. So, as a result, they probably, since Calliope didn't sound like she was super social with the other idols, maybe, so it probably just not super sad, because they didn't really know each other very well.
It sounds as if she didn't much like the idols.
It was more like how you can't stand your family sometimes, even if you still love them.
Oh, well, anyway, Persephone?
Do you know if Persephone is here? I need to talk to her.
Oh, you're serious. Why would you want to talk to Persephone? Nobody ever wants that.
Everyone hates
One time,
Persephone!
I laughed too loud near her, and she threatened to ban me from the club. I don't want to be banned. I like it here.
I like it here. Imagine, oh, pull yourself together. Can't pick that option.
Is Persephone really that bad? Why do the idols put up with her?
I don't.
We're like family.
Doesn't
and
sound like they get an
Persephone is
option.
That really mean aunt that nobody wants to invite. Don't tell her I said that. She keeps a list. It's a thing.
Okay, forget I asked.
Even then, what would they do? Kick her out from godhood? I kind of imagine that's not a thing they can do. It would be just, sorry, Persephone. Nobody likes you, so we're just gonna kill you. Bye! What else would it be? Because it's not like with Grace here, she absorbed Calliope's soul and they don't just go, oh, well, no, sorry, we don't want you to actually be that. We're just gonna pluck that out of you and throw it to someone else. They're like, oh, sorry, Grace, you got that and we don't want you to have it. We're gonna have to kill you. So, sounds like death is the only way to part with these souls.
We'll see you around?
If you die, then for sure. But, don't die.
Okay, thanks for the advice, Hermes. I'll keep that in mind. Ya-da-da-da-da-da-da. Hi, Pain. 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 Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. It's
As I
me.
live and breathe, if it isn't our dear muse.
That's me.
Hi,
I'm the muse.
Tell me, have you decided to leave your troubles behind and join us in the land of shadows and revelry?
I mean, it sounds like I'm gonna be stuck with troubles forever based on the way that Apollo and Calliope had been living, but you know.
I should thank you for the address. It's what led me here.
Indirectly
No
because of
need to
Apollo,
thank
but you know.
me. You'll owe me. Remember. How you managed to stir the sun god from his oh so tiresome gloom, I cannot imagine. Nicely done.
Thank you. It's my charisma. I like him.
I like him. It took some convincing, but at least he's helping me without asking anything in
Unlike
return.
some gods
Truly,
around
how
here,
do
Patooey.
you function with such naivete?
Do you know something I don't?
Yes. I'm sorry, was that in question?
Anyway.
I'm guessing it's a total coincidence that I'm running into you here.
It must be. The alternative would be that I knew a great many things ahead of time.
He definitely did.
Did you?
He can see the
Do
future.
I look like an oracle?
Yes.
I am here to listen to thrilling music and meet delicious people. My tastes are simple.
Excuse me?
Speaking
This is
of
where we
simple
find out that
tastes,
Pan
my
eats
glass
people?
is empty again. The service here is appalling.
Sounds like you should complain to Persephone then. She wouldn't like hearing that. Like old-time satyrs.
The things you say, the things you don't
I
say.
also eat
You
stuff.
don't make yourself
Shy
seem
guy.
trustworthy. You know that?
Trust is for the weak and the penniless.
Still not helping.
Boo, boo,
Why,
not
Grace,
trustworthy, boo.
Are you assuming that I, Pan, am some sort of scoundrel?
Heart option? Why, don't mind if I do. Hoping, maybe.
Hoping, maybe.
You don't say.
At least you're not bored.
I wink.
Grace, I knew there was a reason.
Oh,
I was
camera
watching.
zoom.
I assume you're a regular at this club?
And why would you assume that, dear Grace?
The horns.
Why a
the-
heart option for
you-
little old me?
Do you know Persephone
Who
well?
I don't mind if I
There is
do.
no knowing Persephone well. She won't have it. Not anymore.
Not anymore?
Long ago, we were all very different. Over the span of ages, however, even mountains erode.
People change? What?
You must know why I'm here, right?
Let me guess. You seek our sweet-natured proprietress.
Can you help me find her?
Earlier, I wasn't good enough, but now, I see how it is.
What?
By
I
all
get help from people
I
at different
love to
times.
tell
That's
Persephone
fine.
that the source of her rage has intruded on her domain.
What if I ask nicely? Charisma, charisma. Little stars start sparkling around Grace as her eyes start glowing, and I make Pan break out into song again.
What if I asked you really nicely and batted my eyelashes like so?
Oh no. Not my one true weakness.
I could also flatter you, tell you how shiny your horns are.
All right,
So
all
nice,
right.
Pan.
Never let it be said that flattery gets one nowhere.
That's
Let me know
right.
when you're ready, and I'll take you to Persephone.
All right, wait here, Pan.
I really
I
appreciate
need to go
it.
talk to Apollo
Do keep
first.
that in mind after you've spoken to her.
Yeah, da-da-da-da. Okay, wait for Persephone. First, we talk to Apollo. Oh, look at him. He's just being a wallflower over here. Apollo.
I thought this would be easier, but it's as if Persephone left instructions to thwart me. Every staff member I approach screams and runs off. I hope your search has been very successful.
And they go.
You don't come here often, I'm guessing?
Never. I'm sure Persephone only sent the membership as a formality. I doubt she thought I'd ever use it.
Don't you ever have fun? No drinking or dancing in Apollo land?
Apollo hates it. He's too emo.
Once.
All he does is work out.
I had the muses to keep me company.
Oh, Grace steps a little closer. Tulip, hello. I'll keep you company.
I'm a muse now. I can keep you company.
Nothing would make me happier. But you do have a predicament to solve.
Oh, please. That little old murder issue?
It might help if I knew more about Persephone.
It couldn't hurt. What would you like to know, exactly?
Both of these options, honestly. I guess I'll start with her history.
What's
right?
Persephone's story? Her name rings a bell, but I don't...
I'm not the smart,
you've heard
clever
the tale
Grace.
of how Hades, lord of the underworld, kidnapped a young sweet goddess and made her his wife.
Yeah, what happened to Hades anyway?
That sweet young goddess was Persephone.
Mm-hmm. Her mother, Demeter, was so enraged she blanketed the world in ice, rendering it barren and infertile. Zeus was forced to act. He decreed that Persephone would be shared between Demeter and Hades, and thus the matter was resolved.
Some mom time and some lover
you
time.
asked. That's her story, as the mortals tell it.
That doesn't sound very accurate after you keep commenting, or everybody keeps commenting about how wrong and inaccurate the old Greek stories were. A little old murder can't keep me from you. Push his fingers together. I activate my charisma. So, the next follow-up question after asking about the story. How much of it is true?
So tell me, how much of Persephone's legend is true?
Well, let's see. Hades did kidnap Persephone. That certainly did happen. The idols almost went to war over it until Zeus intervened and ordered Hades and Persephone to wed. That
ordered?
Quieted things. At least until Persephone killed Hades.
Oh, ooh, ouch. She killed him?
As I understand it, Hades was not kind to her.
Bad outcome.
I'd like to say we handled it well. That Zeus and the idols were mindful of what Persephone had been through, but that would be a lie. Persephone was punished for the murder, the underworld taken from her. And we all stood by and let it happen.
So who's the new Hades
Never
then?
forgiven us. And honestly, I can't blame her.
Because the idols always got to go to someone, right? Did she kill him with no one around, so the soul just kind of looked around and said, well? And then blinked into non-existence?
If I were her, I'd be mad at you all too.
Then you understand why things are difficult between us.
I'm going to continue along this train, so after we finish her story pieces, then we go to the, so why is everyone scared of her? Probably because she's always enraged at everybody, perhaps.
Wait, Persephone killed another idol.
Oh, long time ago, yeah.
What about all of Athena's rules? Wouldn't Persephone have been, I don't know,
executed? The murder of Hades is probably why we now have that rule. Back then, we heard Persephone had usurped Hades' throne, but we couldn't believe it. It just wasn't done. Now, of course, I look back and think we should have seen it coming. Oh, the benefit of hindsight.
Why didn't you see it coming? You're the god of
Yeah,
prophecy.
Apollo, what the hell?
Well, look, I learned long ago not to.
He just stopped. He says, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't know all of the prophecies. It's kind of a lot to know the future, you know?
So what happened to Persephone after...
The murder? She survived, like the rest of us. She got older, and when we came to the new world, I think she would have left us if it was allowed. It isn't. So instead, she did as she pleased.
What?
She started
What?
a cult.
What?
Became a crime boss.
What? That's why she looks like a Yakuza.
It was after her last transition, but honestly, I have no insight into anything Persephone does.
That Persephone cult. She's planning to make a big riot. A big coup against all of the idols to take over the cult of Persephone. Damn, she's so cool. I wish I could be like Persephone.
I thought she was just mad at me,
Kick-ass.
but everyone seems afraid of Persephone.
Noticed that, did you? Persephone's angry with everyone, and has been for a very long time.
Cult
I
of
told you once.
personality. Welly.
It's more than that. She does not let go of a grudge. 1,000 years could pass, and Persephone will remember what you did like it was yesterday.
She puts you in her book of grudges, just like a dwarf.
I found someone who will bring me to Persephone.
Finally, I'll be right behind you.
You're coming with me? But I thought...
She seems even angrier with you than she is with me. I might be able to mediate.
Kind of feels
We'll see,
like
I
he's
guess.
just more people might make it worse. I don't know. But okay, Apollo, if you want to come along. I grab him in my arms. In fact, I pick him up and I princess carry him over to Persephone. Let's go. Oh, she was standing at the counter this entire time? Oh, well. Maybe I should have just looked at the people present here. Yeah, maybe I should have just looked around a little bit better. Not like she was hiding.
If you're angry with anyone, Persephone, be angry with me. It was I who...
I will deal with you later.
She pushes.
I was
Oh
willing
my
to leave
god,
you be,
she's tall.
Grace, to wait until your guilt was certain. Yet here you are, in my domain, uninvited. Why? Are you here to beg for mercy? Are you here to challenge me? Should I be afraid?
She smiles. Ooh.
This isn't a challenge, Persephone. I have questions.
Questions for me? Good. Because I have questions for you.
Okay,
Do
you
you
can ask
really
yours
expect
first.
us to believe that Calliope chose you? What's the real story? Did you stumble across her as she lay dying and desperate? Are you an accident? Did you learn what she was? Did you torture her, hold her at the point of death until she agreed to hand over her eidolon?
Persephone, this isn't...
You have every reason to try to prove your innocence, Grace. But I have no reason to help you.
I've had enough. I punch her in the face, but that's not charismatic Grace. That's the kick-ass Grace. We're not picking that option. I'm not gonna look to Apollo. I'm gonna stand on my own. I'm gonna point at her and say Calliope lived at your apartment.
You knew Calliope.
We all knew Calliope.
She was staying at your apartment.
You knew her. Better than I or anyone else suspected.
Are you implying that I had something to do with her death?
Prove you didn't. That's how idols work, isn't it?
Proof? Oh, there she goes. She leaves. Music time? Persephone's song? Sing it, sister.
You hear that? You're in my house, little muse.
Well, yeah.
You want answers? Fight for them.
Okay, I can do that. I coax them out with my magical powers.
A lost little girl.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have come here.
Wrong.
And I sure ain't in the mood to make new friends.
That's okay, we can do that later.
Go home, little girl.
No.
The shadows drawing near.
It is getting late.
And you all alone. We both know how this ends.
Do we? I'm hoping it's going to end with me not dying.
Let's see how far she bends. We
Green
all
choice.
know how this ends.
Ooh.
Thanks for the welcome, it's my first time here.
I work with her.
You've made your feelings for me crystal clear.
I got it. That's okay.
You play your show, I'll just go grab a beer.
We'll have like a little sip.
I'm here to quarrel with you. Love what you've done here, this place comes up well.
Like, look at that icon. The skull.
Really
Wow.
feels like hell. Guess you're not looking for new clientele.
Not me.
Just well, that's a 5-star review.
Yay.
Let's try the easy way. Hear what I have to say.
They get younger every year.
Well, of course. Why would they get older?
Shots that
like 12.
Bringing something new through the door, and you've heard it 1,000 times before.
Well, there's a lot of people who do send you know, say the same thing.
1,000 times before. Honey, I've heard
I pierced through her with my green. I pat her on the shoulder. Doesn't make sense.
I'm just running out of time is all.
Hey, it's actually only been like a day, maybe.
I'm just lost and small. Why you keeping your guard up?
Lower it. We can be friends later. No, fake. I don't like him either. Stop. Come on. Who's we anyway? Oh, hi, hello.
Then I guess you've heard it all before. Gave it my best and then you slammed the door. Raises the question, who else you'd ignore?
They get younger every year.
Your endless war.
The little big shots
You can't be surprised anymore.
think they're bringing
there's
something
someone else that I speak
new,
for.
but you've heard it.
Choice?
Do you hear that?
Oh, it's Calliope.
Calliope. If she had something to say, would you turn?
Yeah, I like the option. Go in for the kill, red.
Don't do
Violent, kick-ass option. Charisma.
Lost, Persephone. You've buried yourself on stage in the blinding lights. You're hiding here.
But you can't, because I'm the muse, remember?
Ate a bad seed. That's not on me. Rotten too long, blossomed all wrong.
Change shape. In time you'll see.
Polyrhythm in this one is a fire.
Yeah. It wasn't stolen like it was from me. Don't touch me. I don't need help from any of you. I was alone when you know who kidnapped and crushed
I'll
all my
let
dreams
Persephone
to
win. The
lose.
charisma choice.
I just want Calliope back.
It's okay.
You overcame so much on your
I let her shine.
You should be praised. I'm done throwing stones. Please believe me. Do you see me bowing down to you?
My queen.
Underworld, I hereby concede. You wanted blood, well, there's no more to bleed. Your queen's above that. Now I get that. But can you
That microphone pointing at Grace's forehead. Maybe lower that down a little bit. Oh, Persephone softens. Her eyebrows less angry. Gasp, says Apollo. Look, all of them. The pan.
You won.
So it appears. If what you told the chorus is true, why do you think Calliope came to you that night?
I'm not smart. I don't think she could have chosen me. That'd be ridiculous.
I honestly don't know. I'm not even sure how she knew where I lived. She must have followed me.
I see. All right, Grace. Come with me.
Yay! And then me and Persephone became best friends forever. Well, number 2 best. Well, we can have multiple best friends. Freddy's still best friend. Persephone new best friend. It's okay. It's
Tired
okay.
of being branded a troublemaker. She couldn't watch the idols wither away without a fight. I knew how she felt. So I gave her the apartment.
So generous. No conflict at all? You seem so, combative, though.
That's it? No fights, no conflict of any kind?
Why would there be?
Because you're you, Persephone.
No. Not recently. Calliope and I haven't spoken for
Just
at
picked
least
up an
2
apartment,
years.
and that was it.
After I heard the news, I went to the apartment and turned it upside down. I had to know the truth.
A real reason there was a mess in there.
I didn't find anything. Nothing to say what she had been involved with, or gotten into, or who she might have been fighting with.
That tells us a bit. Nope, sorry. Again, Grace is not superpowered genius detective. This is simple Grace that's just good at talking to people.
So what now? Do you still think I'm guilty?
You're clever.
Wrong,
let me win
I'm
our
charismatic.
showdown, and that's a solid move. Calliope may well have chosen you.
If it wasn't Grace, that means someone else was behind Calliope's death. Someone who could keep their involvement hidden.
And hidden from you, Persephone.
One of us.
Dun dun dun! Uh-oh. Another idol killed Calliope? Who would have seen that coming?
Does it have to be an idol? You thought I killed Calliope. Couldn't it have been some other mortal?
Despite how he might look, it's not a simple matter to kill an idol.
It was difficult enough to believe you had done it. If another mortal killed her, they somehow escaped detection. We found nothing, no evidence of a battle.
You looked?
Of course we looked. What do you think was happening while you waited? If Calliope was attacked elsewhere, even magic revealed no trace of it.
And just suddenly her stomach blew up and started bleeding everywhere.
Wait. Did you say magic?
You can battle me through a song in a world of your own creation, and yet magic is beyond
Welly.
belief?
Well, sure. I just thought...
We have our powers just as you have yours.
I can grow a field of corn like nobody's business.
Wow, you should
Some
be
would
a
say
farmer.
Our powers are also magic, but true magic is a different and older power.
I now
Hecate's the way.
picture romancing
It was of no
Persephone,
use.
and we enter the farmer
We shouldn't
sim
rule it
life.
out. We haven't tried everything yet.
Did Calliope have any enemies? The way you talk about her, she must have. What? What am I missing?
Calliope had a way of making people angry. She could be...
Dagnardi also reacting to the emote
Yes, but
from
enough
Gen
to
Z.
make
Oh, wait.
enemies who wanted her dead?
Not that you or I know of, apparently, but that doesn't mean they didn't exist.
Everybody has enemies when you're an idol, right? Just wait until Hermes gathers up their army of enemies. Like Athena.
What about Athena? She seemed awfully insistent on declaring me guilty, don't you think?
Athena? No, Athena follows the rules.
Lawful
No.
evil, though.
Athena has one goal, and one goal only. To protect the idols. And that included Calliope.
But what if she thought removing Calliope would help the
rules? I don't see it.
rest of the idols? Oh my god, Welly. I can't believe you've done this. How's like Melody's reaction? That's an extremely interesting emote. I also like my own Grace character looking between them going, squinting her eyes.
For all I know, either one of you could have done it and you're just playing along.
Apollo is capable of many things, but lying? He was never any good at it.
Whereas
Oh,
we know
Apollo.
how capable you are of murder.
Okay, this
That-
is
that's
One
kind of
and
rude there,
only
Apollo.
god
What the
I
hell?
killed deserved it.
Right. Sorry I brought it up.
How about Panda?
What about Pan? He showed up at my place out of nowhere, right after I left the chorus.
He did what?
I have to wonder what his angle is.
He has one, that's for certain. Though I've never thought of him as a killer. It would be to
I feel like Pan would be too
Still, we
obvious
should consider the idea.
as the killer.
Him to show up so quickly is odd.
You
Couldn't
can't
we
have
go
done
to
it,
Athena
right?
with this? If you've changed your minds and you're both part of the chorus.
Athena would be sympathetic, but
I
the die has been cast.
I kind of don't want to
She
lean
won't go
to
back on the
Athena
East,
as
not
being the
without
one who did it
clear
either, just
evidence.
because that feels
Oh,
like it would
now
be too
you want
obvious
evidence.
of a twist
She acted on
too.
the information she had. If we want to sway her, we need something better.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. You know the idols. Don't you have any ideas?
I told you I wouldn't be of much help, Grace.
Did you now? That's unsurprising. When are you ever of help to anyone but yourself?
Says the woman who forced Grace to challenge her rather than answer a simple question.
Calliope died, Apollo. Calliope, who came with us all the way from the old world.
You think I don't know that? Are you forgetting what the Muses meant
Come
to
on!
me?
Apollo was down with the Muses! Oh, come on, guys, don't fight. My charisma says this won't help Calliope, please!
Please, both of you. None of this will help Calliope.
Stop fighting!
I know you both miss
I
her.
don't like when you
I
fight.
know you cared about her, but she's not completely gone. A piece of her is in me. She came to me for help, and I don't want to die
Eyes.
any more than she did.
Oh, it's song time! My money is on Athena, but definitely way too obvious. I mean, we also haven't heard much about Aphrodite yet, either. So, maybe some more information required there. What if it wasn't murder? Because there was a content warning early on. Both cases? Possible. But I'm going to assume that's probably related to another character that's going to come up later on. Come on.
God of the sun hides from his own eyes. What would you know about fate?
He's a prophecy god, what do you mean?
You say that you knew her, she was family to us, yet you don't hesitate to accuse her. Oh,
guys, stop it! Green, this isn't helping.
To betray you.
I cry.
Stop this.
Please.
Remember what we are here to do.
We must avenge a muse.
Apollo, your help is not needed here.
Why
Go
not?
ahead and abandon another muse.
No, but that's not what he's doing.
That gauntlet at me, could your heart shrivel any further?
I mean, Apollo, you did just also imply her murder. You know, you made a reference back of her own murder of Hades.
This is not for you. Enough! This helps no one.
There he is, God of the sun.
Whoa.
Apollo, for my sake, take a deep breath. I need your help, not
It's
your
okay, Apollo.
anger.
I hug Apollo.
These old wounds, they confine you. You're more than your pain.
She abandoned us.
No.
Follow him or stay.
See, this one would definitely be a timed option right here, but because I've got choices turned off, because I'm in streamer mode. There's not an actual streamer mode. I mean, I myself am in streamer mode. No centrist option. You have to pick. This is a difficult choice. Do I continue? I was already hitting it off with Apollo. Apollo was pretty nice, but then Persephone might be able to say new information for us, you know? Say nothing! No, I can't! Technically, both of these are say nothing. Even. Oh, heck. Oh, geez, what would charismatic Grace do? That's what I need to think about. Seeing Apollo upset, charismatic Grace follows after him. I'm sorry, Persephone. I met you first, Apollo. You've been nice helping me out here.
Finest moment. Persephone will never let this go.
Gasp. heart option. We leap to it. Persephone will remember this, yeah.
You kind of went dark and stormy back there. It was impressive.
Oh, Blue, she was impressive, Apollo.
Honestly thought I had left that behind me.
Just,
What?
well, it's
Signs
okay.
of life? The world won't wither if you raise your voice.
It's okay to get passionate every now and again.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. I just wish old habits didn't return so easily around her.
Family thing, huh?
That's why
Old
I've tried to
family
avoid
thing.
my fellow idols for so long. I don't like who I am when I'm with them.
Oh. Oh, no wisdom with it. That's not a solution,
In my
Apollo.
experience, avoiding the
You can't
problem
just
never
avoid
fixes
it.
Oh, what do you do?
Oh, I avoid my problems. And it doesn't fix them. Duh.
Yeah.
At least coming here was useful. You have a better idea of where to start looking, right?
You're still helping me?
I thought you'd decide that getting me into the underworld
Oh,
was enough.
Apollo staying around.
Bring you to Persephone and then shrug? Not my problem now?
Well, yeah, kind of. Thank you.
What I meant to say is...
Yay!
Oh, you're welcome.
Sorry. I'm not used to asking people for help.
It's all right. I certainly know that tune.
Mm-hmm. So, Athena is totally off
I
the
have
table
to
then?
ask, is Athena really not an option? She wouldn't see what you see? At all?
I respect Athena. She has dragged us into the modern age, sometimes kicking and screaming. She's why we're alive.
Thanks, Athena.
If I said that her need to keep us safe didn't drive her to extremes, I'd be lying. You represent a risk, Grace. To her, that is more important than any notion of compassion or justice.
Maybe our culprit knows that. Sorry. No. Again, not the smart Grace. We cannot make any sort of sophisticated detective mystery puzzling of the pieces together. So instead, I'm going to go, oh, jeez.
Well, that's
Oh,
harsh.
man. Oh, dude.
Perhaps. To be responsible for the lives of so many for so long, it is no small burden.
Like a massive
Forgive me
weight
if I
on the
can't help wishing
shoulders.
she would lighten up just a little.
You're not the first to wish that, but I doubt she's apt to listen. I'm sorry.
Where do we look then?
I need to give it some
Aphrodite? We haven't talked to her at
won't
all
be
yet.
easy. If another idol is behind this, they know us well. They had a plan.
So you...
I mean, if
don't
you're
know
trying
where
to
look
plot
next?
out
I need time to sort it out.
murder, it might be good to plan it
patient,
out
Grace.
well, especially when you're a bunch of
Is there
these
anything I can do in the meantime?
idols.
Someplace I can look?
Don't you want to relax? You haven't rested since this began.
Oh,
Relax.
please. It's been, what,
You
a
can
couple
relax.
of hours?
I've been sentenced to death, Apollo.
Fair point. Even so, go home, Grace. The next time you see me, I'll have a better notion of what to do.
Fine.
Just telling me to go
But it won't
home.
do
I'm
too
gonna go
bad.
back inside and talk with Aphrodite again. Persephone again. See ya. Well, I got achievement God of the Sun. Remained at Apollo's side. Finished Act 1. Oh. I enter into Freddy.
Hey, Freddy. Have you been waiting up this whole time?
I think there's 3 acts in
yeah?
this game.
A goat man sends you off into the night. Your life is on the line. And I'm gonna...
I mean, Freddy,
what,
I did
sleep?
invite you to come
What if you were
along,
taken
but...
prisoner, kept in a cave by a cyclops, or I don't know, turned into a tree? I was worried sick.
You were worried? How sweet. We can't do the romance option with her. I'm also going to, I know that we are awfully on the early side today, but finishing right there with the Act 1 completion, I imagine it's probably going to take at least another 2 hours to get through Act 2, yeah? So I think that makes it a much better, like, we got through all of Act 1, nice bow tie on it, perfect timing. You just had the longest phone call you've ever had with your dad. Actually held the conversation. It was nice. That does sound nice, Grav. And alright. And hi, Junk, as we are at the end. I want heart! Will thought, if you want to see the heart, maybe you're gonna have to buy the game yourself and pick the heart option, But there we go. That, then, is Stray Gods, an RPG musical. That was a lot of fun. The art in it is very good. I think the composition of the scenes that they have, especially during those musical components, very good. The music's well done, or well written, lots of fun. I like that they have those different little personality traits you could pick at the very beginning of the game to kind of like guide along what type of Grace are you? Very cool. Very good stream, like this game very much. I did too! Real neat. And glad you enjoyed it. And Grav, thank you for gifting us up to Thoth. Appreciated. Very nice. 99 gifts, but a frog ain't one. Oh, but a frog did receive one. Wow. But thank you to everyone who resubscribed today, as well as then for that gifted sub. Thank you for the bits from Fuzzy. Thank you for the follow from Demon of Money earlier, as well as Lion Library now. Thank you. It's appreciated. I hope that everyone enjoyed the stream all right as I take a sip of water. And yes, please do vote on the poll for what times you would be available to watch me during the week, as the Wednesday stream is going to be rescheduled to better fit my upcoming school schedule. So next week will still be Wednesday at normal time. However, the week after that will be adjusted. And indeed, as Welly says, thank you, Welly, there is also Project Zomboid later tonight, starting at 6 p.m. Central. This isn't a suggestion. Go play, as Wally brings out the water gun. Oh my god, they're serious. Oh, make sure you play Zomboid then. But thank you everybody for coming out to watch. Hope to see you tomorrow for the Zomboid stream as well. And farewell. Bye, bye. Thanks everybody, bye.